Welcome fellow members of the Esoteric Order of Gamers. It's a very special joy of unboxing today because today we're looking at the collector's edition of Scythe. Yes, this wonderful game was created by Stonemaier Games. Jamie Stegmaier, who is the designer, has done some great stuff on Kickstarter, and he ran this very successful Kickstarter campaign recently. And here it is. It's arrived. It's a very big box. You can see how thick it is. Oh, and it's very heavy too. Here's a look at the back. This one is the collector's edition, so it comes with the extra large map and the metal coins and all the extra bits and bobs. Oh dear, oh dear. Now, this game is probably a little bit more Euro style than the kind of games that you see on the Esoteric Order of Gamers, but it does have a very, very rich theme, and this is the theme that attracted me to the game and made me decide to back it. It's kind of an Eastern European alternative history just after World War I kind of thing. And oh, look at that. That's very nice, isn't it? That's a bit of a silver foil effect there. And as you can see, it's inspired by these beautiful paintings. The illustrator who created these paintings pretty much came up with this world-building style of this game, and I just think it's beautiful. So let's have a look inside. Oh. Wow, and it's chock full, as you can see. Isn't it nice? It's actually a lot of Kickstarter games just giving you a lot more bang for your buck than the commercial games these days, aren't they? Look at all this stuff. I hardly know where to begin. Well, let's go through it, shall we? So, let's get all these bits out of the box first. Got some metal coins there, lots of meeples. Ye olde silica gel that stops things from getting damp. Yay. Lots of cards. Wow. There's some nice order sheet thingies. And of course miniatures. Now, those of you who know anything about Jamie Stegmaier and his Kickstarter campaigns know that he's a bit of a perfectionist, which I just love to see, and he's gone to a lot of trouble to make this a lovely looking game. Look at these great miniatures. We'll look at those a bit closer a bit later. Oh, we've got a bag full of Ziploc bags. Very nice. More of these. Here's our rules. Oh, it just goes on and on. It even comes with plastic storage containers for your pieces. Achievement sheets. Wow. Okay, well, let's look at the rules first. It's for 1 to 5 players. And it's kind of an area control game with different actions you can choose. You have faction mats and player mats. Each player plays a faction. There's the lovely board. And there's not a whole lot of combat in this game. It's more the threat of combat, they say. But there's certainly a huge number of actions you can take and lots of choices to make. So there's our rules. This is a lovely achievement sheet. So this is where you can obviously record your games as you play them. And this is on a nice matte stock. Very nice. This is Scythe Automa. This is the single player rules, which is interesting. That's a bit of a bonus. Wow. We've got a quick reference guide here. So everything you need to get started. I'm also working on a rules summary, which will be finished soon. We've got some counters. Coins, though I've got the metal coins in this particular set. More counters, structure bonus tiles. Now the board, this is huge, so I've gone for the extra large board, which comes in 2 sections. I'll show you that in a moment. Okay, let's look at some of these faction mats and player mats. Now the lovely thing about these mats is, as you can see, they're made of 2 pieces stuck together. And the good thing about this is that it gives you a little well to put your pieces in, which is a lovely touch. They'll just sit inside, the meeples will sit inside these little wells and not go bouncing around and falling off, which is great. So these are those faction mats. Fantastic artwork, very atmospheric. And we've got some cardboard components. These are some dials you can put together for each of the factions. I think these dials are used in combat. And some player mats. Once again, lots of special abilities and complex things going on there. Great stuff. Now, one of the little treats that I can never resist if it comes up in a Kickstarter campaign are metal coins. And these are particularly nice. Look at those. Lovely. Just beautiful. Very atmospheric. And there's nothing like the clink of metal coins as they go into your hand during a game, is there? I'm sure I can use these for lots of other games as well. Really nice. Oh, and as you can see, there's quite a few of them. Oh, they're going everywhere. Look at that. Very nice, and I think this is one of the things that really made me want to get the collector's edition. Now, of course, being a Euro style game, there's lots of meeples. We've got stars here. We've got, in various colours, we've got different shaped meeples. There's a building, something else. Oh, look, a little windmill, a heart. They're very crisp, clean meeples, very nice indeed. And as you can see, they come in various colours. There you go, meeples galore. Now there's another treat that comes in this collector's edition, and that's special sculpted resource tokens. Wonderful. So I've got little bags of grain. Oh, they're so cute. Again, these would be good for other games. We've got some barrels, possibly of oil. Heck, this game lives up to the components. They're gorgeous. This looks like ingots. Fantastic. And finally, of course, wood. Wouldn't be a Euro resource game without some wood, would there? Next, we've got a whole bunch of cards of various sizes. Got these ones here. And there's just so much wonderful artwork on these cards. Look at that. Just gorgeous stuff. A lot of work in there, as you can see. Some other ones here. Not sure what all these do yet. I haven't read all the rules through yet, but these obviously are objects that give you special actions. I've got some little reference cards. Another reference card. And we've got some normal size ones here. Again, just lots of artwork. Lovely design. Lovely feel to the whole game, really. And finally some small cards. I believe these have something to do with combat. Well, here's the two-piece board, and as you can see, it is huge. I really have to put something in for scale here, so here's my foot. Pretty big. Now, of course, if you don't want to have the huge double-sided mat, you can take off this section, turn this over, and there you have it on one board. And, you know, even the single board is quite large. There's my foot again for scale. But the double-sided board is just spectacular. And look at the artwork. There's so much detail in there. It's a gorgeous board. And finally, my friends, the pièce de résistance, these lovely miniatures. As you can see, you get character ones. Let's see if I can pop these out. And don't they have a lot of character? This is a guy riding a huge yak or something. And there's a woman here with a bear. They all seem to have their various animal companions. Lovely figures. And then we have the mechs. There's a different style for each faction. And it's that great mixture of Eastern European farming culture and these huge mechs that give this game its distinctive theme. And here's another nice little touch on the side of the box, a little diagram showing you how to repack it all into the box. Of course, I'll be trying to come up with some kind of foam core solution, but it's a nice touch nonetheless. So there you have it, fellow members of the Esoteric Order of Gamers, the extremely impressive Scythe Collector's Edition. And you can see there's a lot in the box, a lot of value, really impressive stuff, really putting the big boys to shame there. It's really good value. I'm looking forward to getting it to the table, and of course there'll be a rule summary on www.orderofgamers.com. That's the Esoteric Order of Gamers. And that was Scythe.